What is the role of zoning in urban planning? Have you ever wondered how cities are organized? The answer often lies in zoning, a key aspect of urban planning. So, what is the role of zoning in urban planning? Zoning involves dividing land into specific areas, each with its own set of rules about what can be built and what activities can take place. This helps create order in urban spaces, ensuring that different land uses do not clash with each other. For example, residential areas are kept separate from industrial zones to minimize noise and pollution. In the context of socialism, zoning takes on a special significance. It is not just about organizing land for efficiency but also about addressing social needs. In a socialist framework, zoning is used to create cities that reflected collective interests rather than just individual profit. The state plays a central role in determining how land is used, aiming for fairness and equality in access to resources. One of the main functions of zoning in socialism is to ensure that housing is distributed equitably. This means that everyone, regardless of their social status, has access to affordable housing. The state often designs standardized housing units to meet this goal, ensuring that all citizens have a place to live. Zoning also helps facilitate access to essential services. In a well-planned city, schools, healthcare facilities, and parks are located close to where people live. This makes it easier for residents to access these services, promoting overall community well-being. Another important aspect of zoning is separating incompatible land uses. By clearly defining areas for industry, commerce, and housing, zoning reduces the negative impacts that one type of land use can have on another. For instance, industrial zones are kept away from residential neighborhoods to protect residents from pollution and noise. Zoning also supports the broader goals of centralized planning. In a socialist system, land use is aligned with the state's economic and social objectives. This might mean placing workplaces near residential areas to shorten commute times and strengthen community ties. Moreover, zoning contributes to a standardized urban form. This means that neighborhoods often have a uniform appearance, which can make construction and maintenance more efficient under state control. Historically, during periods of state socialism, zoning was part of comprehensive urban plans that were managed centrally. These plans aimed to create self-sufficient neighborhoods, often called microrayons, where housing, services, and green spaces were balanced. City centers were typically reserved for political and cultural functions, reflecting their importance in socialist ideology. In summary, zoning in urban planning serves multiple roles, especially within a socialist context. It organizes land use to meet collective needs, promotes social equity, and supports the state's vision for a well-functioning city. By prioritizing community well-being over individual profit, zoning helps create urban environments that are equitable and functional for all citizens.